Screen share చేస్తాను. Okay. Like okay. So today concept, everyone aware of this. Very, very important concept, guys. These concepts really help, helpful to explain in your interview. Yes, I perform real time. Some projects have involved very good use cases in real time. So definitely you will get chance to explain in your interview. So what you implemented in your previous projects, something and all. So definitely one of the best use case, best task you can show in your resume to explain in your interview also. So yeah, let's put a heading here. Kubernetes cluster upgrade. So production level. So application is live, guys. Production level means application is live. So what things anyway best we can before we can perform into dev one test only, later only we can perform production. But same process we can use for production also. That's what I'm mentioning here. Production level. Yeah. So very, very important. I can say multiple times I'm saying very, very important concept. Every 6 months once, I do this process in my current organization, cluster upgradation. Every 6 months or 8 months, whenever new release will come. So I'm performing this task in my current project, multiple clients also. So this is very, very important. Okay. Kubernetes cluster upgrade production level. So already applications are running. So your cluster is old version. It's supporting. Now many updates are there. So how to upgrade without downtime of the application? So we can use cluster upgrade process. So guys, eligibility for this workshop. Eligibility for this workshop is Kubernetes knowledge. Whoever completely new Kubernetes, you just have a look only. What is Kubernetes? How it works? You definitely you can get something. I can say, but whoever already completed Kubernetes, you need to perform this task after this workshop. Okay. Yeah. So I will show everything. Nothing to worry here. Yeah. So my voice and my screen and everything is clear, guys, right? Perfect. So the problem, guys, again, I'm saying here, you people are attending my workshops, but you are not practicing. Guys, there is no use if you only attend a workshops. So if you not practice, if you not update in your resume, then what is the use, guys? So interviewers don't know whether you practice these many areas, right? We discussed 25 plus projects. All are real use cases. If you not update in your resumes, how many times I need to say this? If I can see your resumes, always VPC S3 RDS only. So please, your resume is incomplete if you update only basics. So before updating my resume, just go through my playlist. As I said multiple times, all playlists covered or not in your resume and check, and then only you can share with me. Simply adding one VPC point, one S3 point, one bucket point, one IAM. So I will not give any reply if you still follow the same again and again and again and again. So whatever things I discussed 6 months, you should update your resume multiple times. I'm saying. So 80% resumes are always same if you can go on LinkedIn, but remaining 20% resumes are different. The reason they're adding in new things, alternate tools, and advanced skills, real-time use cases. These resumes, by seeing, we can easily understand. So please understand multiple times. Many people, I don't know why my resume is not pick. Why your resume should pick? Huh? If you're not, if you learn advanced things, but if you update ABCDs in your resume, how do I know interviewers know whether you learn or not? So note this point as a priority, very important. Okay. Yeah, I can say. Okay, so this workshop definitely help to add your resume. And guys, whenever I can take a workshop now, immediately you can add few points in your resume. Okay, what you learn, what you have implemented. If you are not update now, after 1 month, you definitely forget that day I took training on cluster upgradation also. So please update resume. I have shared the already you all platform access. Sorry, I'm speaking on mute. I'm very sorry for that. Okay, so this application you can use immediately. You can add the content. I'm very sure, guys. I'm keep on tracking your result. You don't know that, but I'm tracking everything here. If you can see, for example, 7:30 a.m. batch. Okay, so I closely monitor your practice. See, exam result. Every day I'm conducting exam, every day ongoing concepts. Whoever not practice, so I can give a time to you all 3 4 days. See, these many people only practicing with email IDs. Remaining soon, your access will be gone. I'm very sure. I don't want to pay for APIs unnecessarily if you are not utilizing my application. The time I'm giving from now only 2 to 3 days. If you are not active, I will definitely remove your access for application, Vera Cloud application. So this is very clear. Okay, let's move to again back. Whoever required this application access, already whoever completed batch, guys, you can ping me. I will definitely provide the access to you. Whoever completed my end already 2025 batch students also I can provide, no problem. Okay, that's all. Let's start now. Yes, I will share. Ravina, I have seen your message already in Telegram. I have shared. You will get access definitely. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's move to today. We will see how organizations safely upgrade the Kubernetes cluster in production using Amazon EKS, and how we manage different versions in the node group level and cluster level and add-ons. Okay. So, guys, this workshop, I'm not focusing how to create a cluster. So whoever already learned Terraform, just have a look here. Hmm. So this is my code, Terraform code to create a cluster. I'm using a modules here. TKS, IAM, Security Group, VPC. I'm using modules to create a cluster. So this is the guide how to proceed a cluster upgradation, the readme.md file. And if you can see here, resume points also have added here. So what you need to keep in your resume, you no need to keep every 6 7 points in your resume. At least you can keep any one, any 2 or 3 or 1 or 2 is fine. Okay. So out of 7 points, which point you are more comfortable or related, you can modify something. You can add minimum 2 points in your resume. How to explain in an interview this use case. I'm not saying only this use case only you have to explain in your interview. if you are planning to explain, this is one of the use case which you perform before project. If you are planning to explain in your interview, you can use this intro explanation also. Clear now? So end-to-end I have provided. So this workshop I'm going to take with so with me, Bhavana also there. Yeah, Bhavana Vishwakarma. She is my student. So she is going to add, join with me to explain the cluster upgradation. So I can perform one version upgradation and remaining versions she is going to perform from her end. So you can definitely ask any questions to me or to her. Okay. So in coming workshops also I'm planning with broadcastings, not alone. Me and my student always can take a workshops. Anything, it is anything. So yeah, so this trend I have started from the last workshop onwards. So as we build our own portfolios, now this workshop, so me and Bhavana is going to, take care of the cluster upgradations. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So sir, I'm student of NareshIT, but I haven't taken your course. Will I get the application access? We can discuss later, Ritesh, on this. Okay. Yeah. Definitely, I will provide even different China students also. No doubt on this. Yeah, I will work on it to provide access. How? Okay. Okay, guys. The cluster upgradation creation process. Let's. Yeah. And guys, if you can see, already I created two clusters to understand the difference. Guys, have you observed any difference in these two clusters? So yeah, you can see two clusters, prod cluster and EKS, two clusters are running. Have you observed any difference in these clusters, two clusters? Very good. So two differences, guys. Let me discuss in detail. Okay, very good, very good. You guys are all right. You guys are all right. So what I'm doing here, let's see here, the screenshot here. We can start this process. Okay. So the question to you, okay, before going to start, so why upgrade is needed? Anyone? Why upgrade is needed? Why upgrade is needed? Hmm? Yeah, many answers I can see. Salman is saying support different performance. Yeah, security, very good. Security patches, bug fixings. Okay, new version has to new field, new UI. Very good, very good. So many things I can say. Uh, Simple bug fixes. For old version, there is an issue. We can overcome that. Fix into the new version. Security patches, very good. Security patches. Next, yeah, new features, very good. New features. Yeah. Next, networking updates. Very good. Networking updates. Understand, guys. Simple logic I'll tell you to you all. If you develop a one application, if you develop a one application, for example, if you develop in one example, that application is not final version, right? So you have developed. So many people are going to access your application. Definitely later you realize they are facing some issues. How to overcome those issues? You can fix that issues and release as a new version. For example, we are using mobiles. If you can see in the mobiles, we can see every 6 months new version is update, new version is released. If you update the new version, you will get some different new features going to be added. So not only new features, the current version, if there are any issues are there now, that they can overcome. Next plan of action. For example, we are using plural set access, right? So earlier plural set there is no access to create a cluster through CLI. We have raised the request. Now they have fixed that issue into the next release, that is recent release. So now we are able to access CLI. So like that, if something want to upgrade, they are not immediately do. They are planning in the upcoming version. They can fix those issues and they can release the new version. So is it mandatory to upgrade the version? Answer is yes, definitely. But we have to follow many things. Version upgrade is not doing a version upgrade is easy task only. Just changing of the number. Changing of the number, if you think it's a very easy, it's not at all like that. The changing of the number is easy, but the background, the dependencies depends on this number only. If you change that number, many dependencies are fail, your application is going to be down. So changing version is not at all easy task. We have to monitor many things in the background. So that's what we have a many environments, dev environment, test environment, so prod environment. So usually in real time, we can perform dev environment inside if any changes needs to be do, and then test environment and then prod environment. So we have to test towards the dev to test and prod. So dev environment, if there is no issues, we can proceed for the test environment. And there also we can test and then finally prod environment. So if you are not facing any issues, dev and test environment inside, we can go for prod environment also. So usually, if you can see this screenshot, two clusters are there. One cluster is no option to upgrade. End of the support. This Kubernetes, we have a two type of nodes that we know already, right? One is for control node and one is for remaining are worker nodes. So this is for control node. If you can take, and I'm going to take now worker nodes. Yeah, these are the worker nodes. Yeah. So in control node, already we know the components, right? I'm just quickly adding here. So API server component to interact everything from the client to cluster API. Okay, and so you can take scheduler, etcd and scheduler. I'm taking here. So one is etcd and other is scheduler and last one is controller to maintain the desert state and current state. So I'm not explaining this concept components now, as we already discussed multiple times. The focus is not on this area. Focus is upgradation. Scheduler and etcd and controller. So API will connect scheduler, etcd, controller. And then here also we have a components, kubelet. You can ignore these components now. Just I'm writing only kubelet. So my complete training, I will not take any existing PPTs and pics and all. I will draw everything from the, we can start from the empty base only. So container runtime. Container runtime engine. So it's a proxy to give a service access. So like this, we can write quickly. Yeah. So guys, here, if I take EKS, definitely this complete responsibility will take care by cloud providers, AWS or Azure or GCP. So AWS, Azure or GCP. If it is a EKS, if it is a AKS, if it is a Google Cloud Engine, GKE, irrespective of the clouds will take care. So now this control plane interact with the kubelet, simple, and it will inform to create a pods and all. Okay, that's okay. Now what I'm talking about here, you can represent this is control plane, guys. Control node or control plane, you can call it. And these are the worker nodes. These are the worker nodes. So developer simply, they can write YAML files and they can push into, they can run into cluster, the YAML files. Based on the YAML file, Kubernetes will deploy the pods into worker node. So this is the long story short. So I can say, you can see here 1.28 version also you can see. So best example I will give you guys. Now Kubernetes, just question to you, Kubernetes creating a pods by using container runtime engine, right? Which container runtime engine Kubernetes is using? Anyone knows this concept? Kubernetes, which container runtime is using? Which container engine? So I mean containerization platform. Which containerization platform Kubernetes is using? See, 100% I can say, whoever saying CRI, those are 100% my students, no doubt on this. So Kubernetes, actually 1.25 version below, they're using Docker. Now they are not using Docker. They are using CRI, own containerization tool. So 1.25 they're using Docker. Whoever using 1.25 still, they need to still work with Docker. I mean, Kubernetes will work with Docker. You can work with Docker. I'm not talking about how to build an image. I'm talking about how to run an image. To run an image, Kubernetes is not using Docker. Kubernetes is using own tool, CRI, container runtime interface. So now you can see these changes are not there in old version. Whenever new version release, they fix this issue. They have released as a new version. We are not going to use Docker. We are using CRI, container runtime interface, like that. Clear now? So each and every version, there is a different features that are going to be added here. Okay. Now, so if you can see 1.28 and 1.29. Guess 1.29, if you can see, March 23. So they have extended support till March 23. After March 23, they will not do any patchings. That means your control plane comes under AWS, Azure, GCP, whichever cloud you are using. Now they're giving still support for these components. They're giving still support for these components. For example, security upgrades, new feature upgrades, anything here. So when they can give support until the support, the time, whatever the time is there. But once the support will be, the time will be already end of the support. So they will not perform anything this control plane. This is not only for Kubernetes. Anywhere, if you are using a Lambda function, if you are using a RDS, if you are using any cloud managed resources are there, they are giving a information here. Even you may ask one question to me, Veera, how do I know? For example, we are busy with some other work. How do I know this is going to be end of support? For example, I did not check from the 3 months my cluster manually. So how do I know? That's what. So we can write event notifications also. So that event notifications, if you can see from where to we can write event notification. We have a AWS health dashboard, guys. AWS health dashboard, here everything will update. Ongoing activities from AWS. Ongoing activities from AWS, they will update, see open recent issues. Yeah. The reason I don't have access, I'm using plural site. So if you can see here we can see open and recent issues. and schedule changes also. So if you configure any event notification for this AWS health dashboard service, if any ongoing update will come now, here you will get a notification. Okay, so you come to know, okay, my EKS cluster is going to be expire in next 2 months. Like that, you will get a notification. So your notification source is what? AWS Health Dashboard. So who will update AWS Health Dashboard? All the services information AWS will update. AWS will collect the all the in your AWS account. Is there any version upgrade required? They will update everything into AWS Health Dashboard. By seeing this, what you can understand, or you can integrate any SNS topic or any pager duty something as I discussed in the class. So we can integrate any changes. If you update by AWS, immediately will get a notification. Then you can come to know, okay, version upgrade is required. Why I'm saying, so you are not going to support only one account. For example, you are supporting a 10 clients, multiple accounts are there. How to check every day? We are unable to, it's not at all possible, right? That's what this event notifications, this alerting system is very, very helpful in the future. Okay. Yeah. Now you can see 1.28, 1.29. 1.28 cluster already entered into end of the support. So definitely, if you not upgrade, it will go for end of the support. API, there is a severe bug is that if anyone can hack your cluster, AWS is not responsible. The reason I clearly notify you, upgrade the version so that we fix these issues in new versions. But you haven't upgraded your version, that's what your API may be hacked. So we have to take care of these many things. Clear now why upgrade is needed? Why upgrade is needed? Clear or not? Nice. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So few things I need to uh yeah mention you here. So if you can see, let's go to my cluster. This is my cluster already created. So the cluster version you can see, I'm talking about this cluster version. You can click this cluster version. You can ignore this. This is not at all possible to upgrade. We can use CLI process to upgrade this version. So I'm taking 1.29 now, but 1.29 again, you can say upgrade. You have to upgrade this one. Otherwise it is going to be expire March 23. We have only, I can say 1 week of time. If you not upgrade this version, this will go for end of the support. If any security issues will come, they are not responsible. Your application may be down or hack also. So in this case, before going to upgrade this version, we have to take care of many things here. Let's say guys, my end already pods running here. See, my pods already running. I can show you here. kubectl get SVC. Yeah, you can see this is my load balancer already created. If you can see here, copy. Let's say one application is running. You can click on it. Maybe HTTPS. Yeah. Yeah. You can see here, one application is running inside the Kubernetes. Okay. For example, all pods are running here. You can see all pods are running here. Let's go to AWS EKS. Yeah, deployment time. If you can see kubectl get pods. Yeah. So 5 pods are running, 5 replicas. Even one pod, if any one of the pod will fail, automatically pod will create. So your application is running into 5 copies. You can go to here, deployment.yaml here. You can see I have given 5 copies. This image I pushed into my Docker account. So let me show you. This is my Docker account. So this is my image, which I have pushed after deploy this application. Yeah. So this image I'm calling into my deployment YAML inside. Okay. So that's what, after that I'm creating a service type is load balancer. This is HTTP website application. So that's what 80 ports I'm using. Clear now? So if you can see, my present version is 1.3, 1.28, I think 1.28. So inside, yeah, 1.29, sorry, 1.29. So inside my cluster, having a, how many nodes also, let me show you. So total 2 nodes. So these 2 nodes are sharing these 5 pods. So my application is running inside these 2 nodes, but the node version is 1.29 and the cluster version also 1.29. So node is what, cluster is what. As I said here, you can see this is control plane, this is worker node. Cluster means combination of control node and worker node. Here, control node is responsible for the cluster version and worker node version is responsible for the node group version. Okay, so this is comes under node group version. This is comes under cluster version. So first we have to start this process doing a cluster version, then node group version. And also guys, you know one thing, let me show you here. Once I click on the cluster, so you can see this is a Kubernetes cluster version 1.29. Where to check node group? If you can see, click on the compute, see 2 nodes are running. This is the node group of the 2 nodes. If you can see, the version of the node group is 1.29 still. So we have to upgrade this node group also. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is the overview. Okay. Hmm. Click on the node group. So if you want to upgrade this node group, you can upgrade also here. Node group also we can proceed. Okay. Yeah. So guys, and yeah, and you know, health checks also we can check here. Nodes, you can see tab labels, update configurations, teams, something, if anything information, we can proceed here. Okay. Yeah. And next go to here. Very important thing I'm going to show you here. So add-ons. These add-ons, whenever cluster you create now, these add-ons are very important. VPC, CNI, proxy. So proxy is responsible for the service and VPC CNI is responsibility for the, you know, IPs allocation from the VPC. Whenever you can create a pod now, the pod will get IP, right? That IP that will be assigned from VPC only. So VPC only assign this pod to, you know, IP to pod. Okay. So these two add-ons are very important. In future, if you want to add any add-ons, for example, get more add-on, I want to install CloudWatch observability, you can add. If you want to add any EBS ESA driver, you can add. So these add-ons give the direct feature to Kubernetes instead of installing manually. For example, I want to work with monitoring system. You no need to install directly, log in a cluster and install the monitoring system. Simple click and you can click next and add add-on only. Simple, you can give. This is going to be added into your cluster, this monitoring system also. Now you can say this is creating. So like that, we can, like a plug and play methods, if any additional features are required for the cluster, we can simply add the add-ons. So now, important point I'm highlighting now, while performing the upgradation, first point is we have to upgrade the cluster version. And next, we have to perform the node group version. And last is we have to perform add-ons versions also. Whatever plugins you have installed now, these add-ons versions also we have to be updated. So these three we have to perform, guys. This is the flow for the upgradation. Hmm. So cluster version upgradation, node group version upgradation, add-on versions upgradations, upgrade process. Okay, so now Before going to start, do you have any questions from anyone so that we can discuss? Any questions from anyone? Yeah, let me check your messages. Yeah, I'm going to explain that things now. Yeah, can we upgrade the directly in AWS EKS from 1.29 to 1.33? No. So guys, first what we need to perform, you got a clarity, right? Let me explain. And next conditions. And important conditions I'm going to write to do this process. The first condition is, so Kubernetes supports only minor upgrades. Minor upgrades means, for example, your version is 1.29 present version, but Kubernetes supporting till 1.35. So Kubernetes not allowed to upgrade 1.29 to 1.35 directly. The process, so current version is 1.29, for example. So our cluster current version is 1.29, but Kubernetes supporting till 1.34. Just understand like this. So not possible to directly upgrade 1.29 to 1.34. So first we have to do 29 to 30, 31. Major upgradations not support. So we have to do one by one only. 32, 1.33, 1.34. So clear now? So this is the process we have to follow to upgrade the any cluster. And coming to the node group, guys, we have a multiple node groups are there. Type of the node groups. So AWS managed node group also there. AWS managed node group means here Fargate profile. So Fargate. EKS with Fargate profile. So we can use Fargate also. Or EKS with AWS managed. So this node group nodes, we are creating these nodes, right? So we can manage. AWS managed nodes is Fargate. If you want to manage, we have to create a AEC to node group. So this we have to manage. So what is the difference between these two? Let me give a clarity. So for example, we have to, yeah. For example, whenever you can create a cluster, na, I can see here worker nodes only. Control plane is invisible. Control node is invisible. The reason control node is taken care by AWS or Azure or GCP. Depends on the cloud. If you take EKS, AWS will take care. If you take AKS, Azure will take care. If you take a GKE, Google Engine will take care. So now, when you create a RDS, you are unable to see instance. The reason RDS instance managing by AWS. If something upgradations are required, you will get upgradation notification. You have to upgrade accordingly. Otherwise, AWS will perform. And coming to the Kubernetes cluster, so definitely whenever version upgrade requirements will be there, we have to perform. So in this case, first we have to perform control plane. and worker nodes. Now these worker nodes we have to take care. These are the EC2 instances. And one more concept is there. Instead of using EC2 instances, we can use Fargate also. Fargate profiles. So what is Fargate profile here? Fargate profile, for example, simple logic I will tell you. If you use the Fargate profiles, complete cluster will take care by cloud environments. So we are taking care of this one. We have to take care of this one. Otherwise, Fargate if you can take, AWS will take care of this one also. So control node also they can take care. Worker nodes also they can take care. Here worker nodes are about Fargate profiles. So two options are there. The two options are you can take EKS with EC2, Kubernetes with EC2 or Kubernetes with Fargate. So whenever you can take a Fargate option, Fargate option if you can take, this is completely taken care by AWS. You no need to take care of anything. Okay. But one thing is very clear. When I say no need to take care here, Fargate, CPU, RAM and all, we no need to take care. For example, worker node I have created. If you can go and check worker node, my worker node size is what here? T2 medium. So this definitely this will not accept unlimited request. The reason there is a limitation for the node T2 medium. Okay, this T2 medium 2 CPUs 4 GB RAM for example. So if 100 requests it will support. If 1000 requests will come, you have to create one more node or you have to integrate with auto scaling here. One more node will create. And you can think and different way also. We have created a T4 large, for example, C4 large instances, worker nodes, but no traffic here. Still we are paying for C4 large costing, but pods are not running at this time. So to overcome this, we can pay for only CPU RAM. Only pay for CPU RAM that you can take for Fargate. So it doesn't matter here. If you require 100 CPUs, automatically Fargate will provide. If you require 100 GB, automatically Fargate will provide. But here 100 GB if required, you need to increase the node group size or you can create a multiple nodes. But Fargate, the number of resources it is going to give as per your request. So definitely cost benefit you will get here. The reason whatever I can use, I can pay only for CPU RAM. But here I'm creating a C4 large servers, but as of now, no traffic, but still I'm paying for C4 large costing. So these benefits we will get if you use the Fargate profile. Anyway, I'm going to plan one workshop EKS with Fargate in detail. So you will get a clarity at that time. So why I'm saying now, while upgradation time, if you are using an instance as a node group, you have to upgrade node group of the instances. Or if you are using a Fargate, you have to upgrade the Fargate profiles. So control plane is common, but if you use the worker node as an instance or Fargate, you have to decide. Simply, I can say Fargate means we are using AWS Lambda, right? AWS EC to AWS Lambda. How we can work? Same here also. Kubernetes worker node is instance or Kubernetes worker node is managed by AWS. That is Fargate. Anyway, this is the long story short. So now, if your worker node is a Fargate, we have to upgrade the Fargate profiles also. Okay, but my worker nodes are instances, so we have to upgrade the node group also. Okay, so the process is very easy, but we have to take care of many things here. Okay, let's go to a cluster now. So guys, one question to you, quick question to you. My cluster is 1.29 version is there. If I click on upgrade, my control plane is going to upgrade 1.29 to 1.30. As I said, minor version only allow. So can I deploy while my cluster is upgrading time? My cluster is during a upgradation process. Can I deploy any application inside my cluster? If this asks this question by interviewer, what is your answer? So while performing a cluster upgradation is on progress. It will take maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. During this period, can I deploy any application in my cluster? Is it recommended? 100% not recommended. But if you run also, nothing will happen. Okay, 100% not recommended. Okay, let me tell you now. So guys, now we have to focus how version will work, upgrade will work. So guys, so this is my control plane. This is my control plane. And these are my, let's say, worker nodes. I'm just creating it. These are my worker nodes. So how exactly process background will work, I'm explaining, guys. This is important. Okay, your control plane is, for example, 1.29. So your worker node also 1.29. Focus everyone, how this process is working, I'm explaining now. Okay. So this is worker node, node 1, node 2. Okay. So this is control plane. All instructions will pass from control plane to worker node only. For example, here two pods are running. So these two pods, here also two pods are running. So my application is running into these pods. My application, for example, Flipkart. Let's say my application is Flipkart. Okay. My application is running as a Flipkart here, you can see. Okay. Focus. Yeah. So here Flipkart application is running. Here also Flipkart application is running. So here also Flipkart application is running. Okay. So total one application is running or four applications are running here? Question to you. Four applications are running or one application running as a four copies? Huh? One application only running or four different applications are running? Very good. One application is only running four copies. Clear now? Very good. Now I'm going to plan upgrade this version 1.29 to 1.30. So what exactly happened here? Already my service is running. You can see my application already running here. This is my application. Okay. So that means the background pods already running. Service also running. Four pods are running. So let's say how this upgrade process will work. I'm going to explain now. So guys, if I click on upgrade here, okay, if I click on upgrade here, so you can see 1.29 to 1.30 only they're allowing, not 1.31. The reason it's a minor version upgrades. So let's confirm upgrade. Okay, guys, tell me now. Okay, let me. This is accurate. Wait for some time. Yeah, this will go for upgrade mode. Wait, after done, you have to wait for couple of minutes to change the status. Active to, yeah, updating. So now the question is very easy. Now this process is updating progress. Okay. Tell me my application able to access or not? Question to you all. Quickly say the answers. So we need to, ask you questions here. Tell me my application able to access or not? Yes, this application already deployed. You can see I'm able to access. See, you can also access. I'm sharing now. Okay. So I'm performing first this node control plane, guys. I'm performing first control plane, not worker nodes. Pods are running into worker nodes. Clear now? Okay. Now, if you can go and check here, So these are the worker nodes, one worker node two. This is client, not a control plane. This is client where you are interacting to your cluster. So here control plane is not there. So simple I can say to get a clarity here. Oh, if you require a clarity here, I will try to give here. Yeah. Yeah. So two nodes are running, right? Now this is going to be migrate into 1.29 to 1.30. So application is no downtime here. Still application is supporting. Okay. Now the question to you. The question to you. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Harif. How are you? Okay. The question to you guys. Now 1.29, 1.30 is updating mode, right? This time, definitely, okay, this time, can I give any instruction to control plane while updating mode is going on? Can I give an instruction to control plane? I need a 5 replicas, 6 replicas, 7 replicas. So my replicas are 4. My replicas are 4 so that 4 pods are running. Can I change these numbers replicas 4 to 6 and redeploy while control plane is updating? If you do any changes, first request will go to control plane and control plane to worker node. This is the process how the request will go. So this control plane request will go from the client mission. So I want to change my replicas 4 to 5. Is it good to give now instructions to control plane during the control node is updating mode? Yes. Unique answers 100% no. But, but, I will reveal this. If I give now replica equal to modification 4 to 6, if I run a kubectl apply command, will it take or not? If I run while updating mode, control plane updating mode, if I give kubectl apply -f to replicas changing, will it take or not? Okay. How it will take? Okay, question number 1. And meanwhile, you can check EKS control plane still updating or not? Still updating. Okay. So guys, what exactly happened here? So let's go to my AML file. So as of now, how many pods running here? 1, 2, 3, 5 pods are running. Let's open application.aml. I'm going to change this 5 pods to 4 pods. So kubectl apply -f application deployment. See configured or not? Let's go and check kubectl get pods. See, out of 5 pods, 1 pod is deleted. Still my control plane is supporting or not? Guys, still my control node, this one, still supporting or not? Even I'm performing some changes, still during updating time, still this is working or not? Working or not? It's working. But understand two things. How this is working? This is already updating mode, right? Guys, how exactly AWS will perform now? So in your point of view, control plane is only one, but it's not like that. They will maintain multiple control planes across AZ. When you perform a 1.290 to 1.30, they will not perform existing control plane. They will not perform existing control plane. They will perform into different control plane. Existing, they will not disturb anything. So they will perform 1.290 to 1.30. Once upgradation complete now, so they are giving access 1.30 and they will remove later. Again 1.31 if you want to perform, Again, they will take a different control plane inside 1.31. Everything is working. It will remove 1.30. Getting what I'm trying to say? You no need to do anything that will perform by AWS background. Control plane is a very important, right? They will not run in single agent. They will run multiple agents. So if you want to manage, so definitely they can do. They will take a different control plane instead only doing these changes, not current control plane. So if some issues will come now, immediately control plane 1.29 work as it is. Exactly. Very good. Like blue-green deployment. Perfect answer. Clear na? That's what. Still, this is updating mode. You are able to still give the inputs to it. Inputs to control plane. Any questions from anyone? Control plane is EC2 instance only. Control plane is EC2 instance. Automate means what? Automate means what? Version upgrade, how you can automate. This is one-time activities. Yes, AWS manage control plane into multiple agents. See, AWS maintain into multiple replicas. Still serving the request, only upgrade a different replica. Still serving the request. So control plane is not only one, multiple, but they are managing the background multiple. See, 1.30 is active now. Next, what I need to perform, guys? Next, what I need to perform? This is done. Next is what? Node group. After control plane, node group. So I'm going to show you three ways: through manual, through CLI, through Terraform. Okay. So let's click on cluster is upgrade 1.30. If you can click on the compute, if you can see the node group, let's refresh here. Yeah. Node group, node group, node group. Where is upgrade command here? It's a weird. Let's check now. Let's check it now one more time. So this is version, okay. Anyway, we can do through CLI also. I'm checking. Compute. Click on the node group. So version is 1.29 still. It's supposed to show here version upgrade node also. Anyway, I will show through CLI. Okay. Okay. Let's go to CLI approach. So I have added into the readme.dat file also here. You can check it here. Okay. So node group version, this is the command. So we have to modify this command according for your requirement. So node group name and all. We can do cluster upgrade also, same thing. Cluster name is what? Let's go and add the cluster name, prod cluster. And node group name is what? Worker node group. and I'm going to change to 1.30. Region is US East. You can do like this also. Resources, compute. Okay, it has to show upgrade. I don't know why this is not showing. Just refresh. Okay, that's okay, no problem. We can do through CLI also. So launch template details can't be null for custom AMI type node group. Okay, we have to call launch template AMI also. Let's go and add here. So where is the launch template AMI here? This one. So let's take the command here, including launch template also. Include launch template. Yeah. So let's add here. Yeah, my launch template, you can change version. Version is one. Okay. You cannot specify the field Kubernetes version when using a custom AMI. Why this is showing like that? Kubernetes version. Okay. So got it, guys. The mistake is actually I created through this Terraform. That's what it is not allowing. So let me show you here. Okay, so this cluster created by, so I'll show you. Vardhan, are you comfortable to share your screen and do the modification through Terraform as created by your end? This cluster stateful is with you, right? Yeah. Can you please share your screen and do the changes? Uh, yes, why I'm saying this? The reason cluster created by him, so state fell with him only. If I create again, that will be destroyed and recreate again. It will take more than 1 hour time. That's what the problem. Yeah, you can go ahead. You don't have permission. Huh? You can raise your hand so that I'll admit. వర్ధన్ తన హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేశారు కదా, తనకి అప్రూవల్ ఇవ్వండి, స్క్రీన్ షేర్. వర్ధన్ వి. నేను చేసా, నేను ఇచ్చా చూడు ఒకసారి. ఓకే, జస్ట్ మినిట్. వర్ధన్, కెన్ యూ షేర్ యువర్ స్క్రీన్? Otherwise, you can do, yeah, you can share your state file also. Otherwise, anything is fine. Are you able to see? Are you able to share your screen? I'm stopping my screen. Yeah, you can speak also, Vardhan. Let's see.
Okay, now it is okay, sir.
Yeah. So you can do the changes from your end, Terraform inside. So guys, the issue is this cluster created through Terraform. So
So,
it's not allowing to change the versions from manually. So he is mentioning AMI IDs in that. So custom. So that's what the problem is here. So this will not do through CLI as AMI IDs we have mentioned. So meanwhile, I can do one thing also. I will create a cluster from my end also. No, back is very good question, but state file is in his local only. If state is in remote backend, we can do that. Anyway, so he is doing changes 1.3 now. Okay, you can perform. Meanwhile, I'll create a cluster my end quickly. Vardhan, you can explain now. Again muted, huh?
okay, now it is fine.
Yeah.
Now it is okay, sir.
Yeah, you can explain. Meanwhile, I'm creating a cluster quickly.
So, okay. So, hi everyone. Previously, I have created the cluster with the 1.29. So, in this scenario, we are giving custom AMI details. So, where can we find these details means? So, we will log into the console. So, wait a second. So, we can find the AMIs from the AMIs, public images. So, these details will be updated on the AMI section. So for suppose if we require the 1.30, just filter and search the 1.30. So here multiple images are there. So we can find the right one according to our requirement. So currently AWS cluster is creating AWS EKS GPU 1.30 2025 like this. These image IDs will be using by default clusters. So that's why I'm taking this AMI IDs. Okay. So now, so my plan is 5 to change. It means a cluster version and those versions need to update. So I'm giving apply. So, okay, Mike, these are the changes only. Wait a second. So here is the changes block required. So because we are using the module, so it means inside the modules, no need to change any values. Just we need to pass the new values inside the terraform.tfs. But in the real time, we are not supposed to use entire values like this. So just the workshop purpose and practice purpose only, we have placed the all the values inside the same terraform.tfs. Yes, without validate we can, but that is not possible and not recommended way. So we need to validate and give the apply. So wait a second. So now here, this is the updating scenario. So we need to check here plan is 0 and it means 0 is adding and 5 is changing and 0 is destroying. If we see any destroy changes, we need to check that resource is destroying or like. Simply, if we create a cluster with the Kubernetes means EKCTL create a cluster means no need to pass any AMI values inside the CLI command. By default, Kubernetes will manage and create the cluster. But if we are creating a cluster with the Terraform or any other sources means we need to manage the AMI values. So that's why we got this issue now. So there is no downtime, Vishnu, because if we are updating a cluster means in backend the cluster, their replicas will be run to give the high availability. If we are updating the node group means backend first new nodes will be created and old node pods will be created on new node. So this means no downtime will be there. Yes, yes, Lucifer. Vishnu, have you understand my point? So it means it majorly support the rolling updates. Kubernetes by default and majorly supports the rolling updates. Yes, at this time there is no downtime. Yes, yes, my end. Yes, new pods not create with the new version. It will be created with it will just copy existing pods into new nodes. Whatever the applications running in the existing nodes, it will be copy entire pods and paste it into new nodes. Whatever the application that is. We are updating nodes only. Cluster and node group is our requirement now. So application deployment that is different. Rolling and recreating on Bluebeam, Canary. Those are the different way. Wait a second, I'm checking. Have you seen? Okay, no new node are created now. Have you checked this one? New node is created and it is ready state, and one more new node is creating. So it means first new nodes are created, and after that, existing pods will be transferred into new nodes, and existing nodes will be destroyed. Old nodes will be destroyed after successful creation of the new nodes and pods. Uh, I think we can't upgrade from the Argo CD, Palace. I don't know. I can't say exactly. But Argo CD will be installed inside the cluster only. All pods means first one node pods will be placed on the one new node. And next one more new node pods, old node pods will be placed on the another node. So like that, one by one, it will be transferred.
Okay, guys. So I have created one cluster. It's running now. So the thing is, uh, so he created a cluster. Actually, two things are there, guys. AMIs we can manage for our end. Our cluster also automatically take a new AMI. But in his Terraform code, he is managing AMIs also. Okay. Actually, AMIs we can control, or if you simply upgrade the version 1.3 to 1.31, automatically AWS will take a new AMI irrespective of the 1.31. Why that my end is new version is not allowing the through Terraform I created a manually managed AMIs. So if I run a CLI command, it will try to take a new AMI. But as I define AMI from my Terraform, this is not allowing to take a new AMI unless I can change AMI from through Terraform.
Yes, right.
Simple. In RDS, two types are there, na passwords changes. AWS, I mean, managed by secret manager or you can manage. Secret manager manage passwords automatically create inside the secret manager. Same thing, AMIs we can manage or Kubernetes will take it automatically. Okay. So even that option, if you observe, node upgrade option is not visible my end. The reason AMIs I'm passing, so if anyone try to upgrade through manual process, it should not allow. The reason I'm just locking the upgrade version through console and CLI, the reason I'm passing through AMI. So now, if he not define AMIs in the Terraform code, if he give AWS managed AMI equal to true, automatically you can do through console or you can do through CLI or you can do through Terraform also. That's what the thing is. Okay.
So here we can see the one new node, old node pods will be created on the new node. See the time, 91 seconds. Means one node pods only placed on the new node. So remaining
Yes,
node will be still creating. So that's why it will in the still running in the existing nodes.
correct. So guys, here we have a one more. Actually, the thing is, the concept is a cordon concept. So the thing is, the cordon concept means what here? For example, I'm doing a control node upgradation. For example, cluster upgradation. My team members, if don't know, if they're trying to deploy anything, definitely issues will come. So how we can overcome these issues while doing while doing a cluster upgrade? We can run a one command kubectl cordon node name. If you give like that, it's kind of taint process only. So if you do that old nodes cordon, if you run cordon, if someone can run any deployment on the cluster, it won't allow. Cordon means nodes are locking, not allow any further deployment until you can uncordon. Or anyway, Kubernetes will create a new nodes, right? Old nodes will be deleted. So after new nodes will create, you can deploy your deployment process. So we have to follow before on the cluster cordon process and then create a cluster. But before, why I directly created? Even if you created also, still system will support. But as system will support, we are not supposed to follow that process. Whenever you are doing a cluster upgrade, we have to apply the a deployment locking. No one can run any deployment, so that nodes locking by running a cordon kubectl cordon command node name. If you can give the two nodes, will locking will apply. It's kind of not allow any further deployments on the two nodes. After upgradation done, new nodes will create now automatically. Your deployments will perform. This is also we have to take care. Note. before going to perform cluster upgrade, we have to enable node cordon process. So if you give this cordon process, no, I mean, so for example, these two nodes are there now. If I run kubectl node name cordon. So if you run this command now, it won't allow it won't allow any pod deployment on this node as it is going to upgrading, right? So it will not allow. Okay, my screen is not sharing. Sorry. It's my bad. Let me share the screen. Yeah, if you can see here, when you run kubectl cordon command, the node name. So this node will not accept any further deployments. Okay. So for example, this is the node 1 and node 2. 1.29 version, 1.29 version. When you upgrade 1.3, what exactly will happen when you run 1.3 version upgrade? What exactly will happen? Kubernetes will create a one node. It won't disturb existing node. It will create a one node. Here also create a one node. This node is 1.30. 1.30. Okay. So, and then slowly these pods are going to be drained from here to here. And these pods are drained here to here. After drain complete, this node is going to be deleted. This node is going to be deleted. And you may get a one doubt here. Here, definitely. The doubt is, Veera, while upgrading a node, all pods at a time, if move, application will down, right? So it won't move all pods same time. So first node will create, then pods replacement one by one, it will go. That's what it follow. Rolling strategy. Rolling update will automatically by default. So one pod can move into new node, and a second pod you can move into new node, and again third pod we can move into new node, fourth pod we can move into new node, and deleted these two nodes. So the nodes will be destroyed. You can see here. Yeah, you can see here. These two nodes still running here. New nodes are here. So old nodes are not destroying still. Process is ongoing. After that, these old nodes also will be destroyed. Okay. So my end cluster is creating as. So we'll take 5 minutes of time maybe. So meanwhile, you can ask any questions. Argo CD. So Argo CD is responsible for the application deployment, not cluster deployment, right? So Argo CD is not responsible for the cluster deployment, only for application deployment inside applications. Any questions now? Anyone, any questions? Meanwhile, this cluster is creating. Yeah, you can raise your hand also. Anyone having any questions meanwhile? Yeah, Ahmad Harun. Yeah.
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Yeah, Salman, do you have any questions? Salman, you can unmute and speak. Okay. Go with Ankit Sharma.
Veera.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello, Veera. Can you please explain the blue and green deployment method in short?
Blue and green deployment is for application deployment, not cluster.
Okay.
Your node inside your application is running. Your developers do the changes in your some application changes. So what we have to do? Delete a existing pod and create a new pod. So it's all about applications, not node replacements.
All right, Veera. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any questions from anyone? Yeah. Hi, Ravina.
Yeah, hi, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Sir, like whatever Vardhan was taken the AMI, right? It was like AWS one, not custom.
No, no, no.
So,
AWS one only. AWS one, not custom.
and then why, sir, like why cannot we do?
Through Terraform, we can do. See, for
Okay.
example, what I'm trying to say, AMI is managing two ways are there in Kubernetes.
Okay.
AMI managing two ways. So one is Kubernetes managed. Okay, Kubernetes managed. So or we can manage. Or we can manage. So Kubernetes managed, for example, 1.29 is there and 1.30 is there. So this AMI is already tagging here 1.29 to if you take a 1.29 or whenever you can do 1.30, automatically your Kubernetes will take 1.30 AMI into console. You don't need to do anything.
Oh, okay.
But what he did, this AMI, they haven't given control to Kubernetes. He passed the AMI here 1.29. So definitely as you done through AMI passing manually. So when you Kubernetes upgrade the 1.29 to 1.30, so it will not take automatically 1.30 AMI. The reason this is custom, we have defined this. So again, this is expecting we don't have any, that's what the error we got, right? So we don't have any, we don't have any authorization to update the AMI. This AMI at a new AMI. This is created by custom AMI. This custom AMI, we can also create a custom AMI, existing AMI also we can call. For existing AMI, they are giving a few features. If you want to do some changes, you can add those features and create a custom image also, custom AMI also. So as Terraform, they have managed to custom AMI, that's what Kubernetes is unable to manage that AMI to upgrade the 1.30.
Yeah, sir, got it.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
my end, why I'm unable to do? So Vardhan is, actually he created a cluster. So, okay, as cluster already ready now. So I explained the existing cluster. But the thing is he created through Terraform, state is exist in his end only. If I do modifications my end, again, new cluster will create. Or I need to request to share the state file to me. So like that also we can. Two learnings today. Yeah, Vishnu. Are you clear, Ravina?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Any questions from anyone? Yeah. Hi, Vishnu. Vishnu, do you have any questions? Okay. Yeah, correct. So if you can take, correct. So we no need to take any AMI. While we can perform this, so for example, worker node upgradations, na, automatically it will take new AMI as per the version matching. If you select the 1.30, no, automatically it will select 1.31. We no need to do anything. So for example, I created a cluster Naresh. I'm going to upgrade now 1.31. This is created through CLI. I haven't given any restrictions here. But the main process is this will follow first, create the new nodes, and after that it will create a delete existing nodes automatically. But then you can destroy that cluster now. This one also not required. So any questions from anyone? Yes. Yeah, hi Srini. Okay. So this is created actually through Terraform. That's what we don't have access to do. Only through Terraform. So this is upgrading now 1.30 to 1.31. So this is 1.30 I have created. Now it is going to be upgraded into 1.31. So this is upgrading 1.30 to 1.31. Just we have to wait. How you have created 1.29 version? Just creating time you have to give the command only. If you can see, you can pass the version here. Yeah, see creation time. You can pass just version. That's it. Whichever version you want. Yeah. Yeah, definitely anything. We can call this vulnerability also if don't upgrade. Yeah. Any issues, vulnerability issues, anything. For example, I'll share this list to you all. Yeah, for example, Kubernetes 1.24 version before after that major changes are Dockerism is removed from Kubernetes. So 1.24 version time, Docker they are using. After 1.24 version, they have removed Dockerism, they are using a CRI. So each version you can see 1.25 major changes are they improved the pod security. Benefits, simple, safer pod security. 1.26 they have improved Q proxy, better service, CSA driver, EBS CSA driver for additional volumes. 1.27 they have implemented stateful set improvements. Okay, and 1.28 sidecar containers, cluster auto scaling compatibility. Before that, we use third party compatibilities, Carpenter and all. Now auto scaling, inbuilt auto scaling feature they have added 1.2. 1.29 scheduler performance. So scheduler focusing on more on scheduler area. 1.30 memory optimizing. So like that. So retry policy is 1.30. Snapshot volume management for 1.32. So each version they are adding some patches. Okay. Yeah, so that we will take those features by upgrading the versions. Still this is updating. After node upgrade, pods will move from the old node to new node. Will there be any impact on application availability since the movement from the old node to new node? So Srini, this is not full time. Full refresh process. It's an incremental process. That means rolling one by one only it will go, not all one time. Yeah. So this is Telegram workshop group link, guys. If anyone want to join, you can click on it. You can join also. So time taking process. It's not easy to show quickly to create one more cluster. That's what I'm taking here. So if you got it, so I'm okay. Otherwise, I will plan one more workshop in detail in this as AMI is managing and all. Till this is updating. So you can perform through CLI also. The CLI commands already given in the readme.md file. You can see here readme.md file. Yeah, here. So we can, this is the command, you can upgrade the control plane. So change the which version you want to, and this is the node group command, which version you want to upgrade. So like that. Add-ons also, if you want to increase, upgrade the version of add-ons also. Yeah, you can add AMI data block also. See, so he hard coded inside the AMI directly, or you can use data block also. See, again, we can upgrade 1.3 to 1.31 to again 1.32 also. So it is showing 1.3, 1.31. Now, if you want, see now, node group update no process also, new AMI release version is available for the node group also. Clear now? So 1.30 is the node group. You can see here, for example, focus please now. I'll show you quickly, just 10 minutes only. But then can you remove the existing nodes? Otherwise, sandbox will be terminated. So here you can see I'm deploying this process now. So kubectl, apply -f, deploy the YAML. So pods created, kubectl get pods. So container is creating. So 4 pods are creating now. All containers are creating kubectl get svc service. So this service you can access, anyone can access and let me know it's working or not. So quickly I will show. Okay. So now let's go to the node group. See node group here, update now. So what will happen? New EMI automatically release based on your update. Okay. So, but before this option is disabled, the reason I clearly mentioned in my Terraform code, I can manage the AMS, not by you. That's what the problem, not by the Kubernetes. That's what the problem. Now my deployments are running here. You can see kubectl get pods. Yeah, get pods -o wide. You can see. Yeah, my pods are running on these nodes. 60 to 38, 60 to 38 nodes. Now, whenever I can upgrade this version, 60 to 30 will be, yeah, 60 to 30 will be terminate and new nodes will be create. You can see, I'm going to update now. See, automatically it will select rolling update. So force update means what will happen? Everything, all pods first delete and all pods at a time will move into new pods. So that will cause any application down, definitely. So now I'm going to update now. So yeah, it will take time. Refresh. See, status is updating, right? So still 60 to 238. So what we can do, if no one can run any pods on these nodes now, old nodes, as this process is going on, right? So what we can do, we can run this command, cordon command. See, this is work like a taint, but taint and toleration and cordon, the difference is what? Cordon command is not allow any pod, but taint and toleration, taint at least accept tolerate pod, but cordon simply block the deployment for this old nodes. So before doing this, actually we have to perform now. Okay, now I'm saying, so don't allow any deployment on these nodes. I'm saying further deployments. See cordon. Now again 60 is done. Again I'm going to do 238 node also. So these two nodes, if you perform anything now, no further deployments, as this node is going to terminate now. Yeah, cordon, right? kubectl get nodes. You can see two new nodes are creating. The new nodes are what? 1.31 new version. So old pod scheduling is disabled 1.30. So new pods are creating in 1.31. Now you can go and check same command kubectl get pods -o wide. Yeah, see here 60 to 38. Yeah, wait for some time. This is 4 minutes ago. We have to wait for some time. The pods will delete and create. Still this process is going on, updating. Even you can see here also. So as of now, these four nodes are ready, but after some time, these two nodes will be terminate. And in these two nodes, whatever pods are there now, it will move one by one, these two new nodes. And after that, these two nodes will be destroyed. Kubectl get nodes. See, scheduling disabled process. Still it is working. 60 238 is old one. 11158 is new one. Just wait. kubectl get pods hyphen wide. See the difference now. Pods are there now. 111 node also, 58 node also. Still old node 60 also. After some time, 60 node will delete. See now pod is running new nodes 111, 58 also. See this pod is running 33 seconds ago. See moved into 58, and this 33 seconds ago moved into 111. So still old node inside also pods are running. The reason is your pod is running old node plus new node. If something happen, immediately old node will work, right? That's what. Again. Yeah, still this is going on. This process is again. I can check the pods. 60 node should terminate. Let's go and check here. Still updating. So we have to wait for some time. Okay. So still your application is up and running. You can see kubectl get SVC without any impact. See, still application is running, but still process is going on. The reason all pods are not moved immediately, one by one. As node group updating time, I have selected rolling update, right? That's what. So new batch is going to start 23rd this month, 10:30 a.m. guys. So if anyone interested or if you want to give any reference, you can give. Let's go here. Again, check now. Kubectl get pods hyphen o wide. Okay. So now you can see 58, 60, 11, 60. Okay. And again, you can compare here. Status still update. It will take time, definitely 20 minutes more than. You are in 10 nodes also there. First 10 nodes will create. Then one by one, pods will be drained into old node to new node. And after that, remaining nodes, old nodes will be terminated automatically. Any questions from anyone? Meanwhile, you can ask. Yeah, forced means all pods will move immediately. So we need to remove cordon manually after upgrade. Why? We no need to remove cordon. Cordon is enabled for old nodes, right? That nodes automatically delete. We no need to worry. The intention of the cordon process is not allow any new deployments on old node, as old node is going to be terminated by upgrade process. Vishnu Reddy. Yeah. Still updating. If you can see 3 nodes only there, already one node is destroying. You can go and check. Yeah, 111, 58, 60. One node is already destroying. So after that, yeah, you can see 238 node is destroying old node. still 60 node inside few pods are running. This is also old. After moving these pods also into new node, this node also will terminate 60 also. Let's check the current status. Now, if you see here, complete pods completely moved into new nodes, 58 and 11. Now, before state, if you can see, your pod is running 60 node plus, 58 node plus, 111 also. Now, completely move, new node, 58 and 11. Curtain process applied for what? All nodes. You no need to uncurtain. The reason already that nodes already terminated. This nodes, there is no any restrictions. If you enable any curtain process for this node, if you run any deployment, that node will not accept any pod. So what is the difference between taint? Taint also same process will work, but a taint at least allow tolerate pods. But curtain process completely not allow any pod. Simply node is isolate. If you want to do any maintenance work and all, we can use curtain process. Yeah. So now you can access your application. This is completely moved into new nodes. But still, one more node had to delete, right? Destroy, right? That's what updating here. Yeah, perfect. Now 58, 111, two nodes only there. That node also, that which one? So the old nodes, you can see kubectl get nodes. Yeah, perfect. So my end only two nodes only there, 111 and 58. The old nodes, whatever the nodes are 60 and 238, these two nodes completely terminate. So this is the process, guys. Still my application no impact. This is zero downtime, cluster upgraded from one version to other version. Service file is responsible for service. Deployment is responsible for pods and deployment. You can see here. Yeah, now status is active. 1.31. So we have moved into 1.31. So, and finally, guys, if you have any add-ons, for example, my old cluster inside, if you added any add-ons, for example, Kube proxy, core DNS, metric server, VPS ENI, this one also we have to update. So you can take latest also, no problem, directly save. So, but definitely we have to upgrade this. These are 1.31 related versions it is going to show. So 1.11 is there now. So you can move to update version. If you can see, you can upgrade to latest version. These are all. This is also mandatory, guys. Add-ons we have to do along after done the cluster and node group. We have to do add-ons also. It's important. So metric server also, if you want to update 0.7.2 there, you can do to 0.80 or directly latest also. So like this, we can do add-ons also. So first we have to do cluster upgradation, and then you can run the curtain command, not allow any further deployments on old nodes, as I'm going to destroy the old nodes, and then node group upgradation. After that, we can do add-ons upgradations. Add-ons means required plugins we have already there, right? Otherwise, old plugins will be there for the old version. This will not automatically. Important point is what here? Add-ons not automatically upgrade the version along with the cluster and node group. We have to do manually that one also, or through Terraform. So this is active. It will take time to update here. Yeah, see, those are active now, new versions. So this is updated. If anything is your end it is showing still update version, you can update also, go to latest version. So always these add-ons up to date your end. So that will be great. After done the upgradation of the cluster and node group. So if you do this always up to date, that will always sync with new version plugins. So, any questions finally? So actually, one of my student, Vishwa, Bhavana Vishwa, she prepared well, but unfortunately we have something happen in between. So she will not get any time to explain this cluster upgradation. So definitely we can plan one more workshop. So meanwhile, if you want to ask any questions to her, she's happy to help you what she prepared. Anyone is going to ask a question to her, so that she will answer your query. She prepared well actually. So you can ask any question. Anyone is there to ask a question to her? Raise your hand. Anyone? Hey, one question is there. Why I'm unable to say attendance is here? Any questions? Hi, Bhavana. Can you unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Bhavana. I'm so sorry. I'm not allowing you to explain this cluster upgradation process as something happened in between. Definitely, I will give one more opportunity to share this
Today we
platform.
learn about things.
Yeah. So, anything want to say to student what you prepared and all something, what you observed from your self learning, whatever you observe. Anything want to finally say?
Yeah,
Explanation
sure.
process. Yeah, you can say. Yes, please be patient. So the reason she prepared well actually. So please, we have to support each and every person. You will also get the opportunity to share, share these workshops with me also. Yeah. So anyone, you can ask a question to her. Meanwhile, what she prepared, she is going to explain just 10 minutes at least. Please be patient. Huh? Yeah, go ahead. Are you going to share your screen or you can directly explain only?
I will explain only like the few questions or few things I observe, I will share with them, with everybody.
Oh,
So,
nice. Are you going to share into chat?
chat, yeah, I can share those questions in chat. So few questions I observed and wrote in my like textbook essentially. So here
Okay.
are some questions I observed. I'm going to share in chat. Wait.
Yeah, you can share into the chat. Otherwise, I think, do you have access or not? You can try to share.
Few questions I observed. So
She prepared a questions, guys. Kind of.
there are
Yeah,
few
yeah.
questions I observed. So
Uh,
um
the first question is, what is EKS version upgrade? Why we have to perform? What are the
yes, this is
components involved in EKS upgrade? Different between control plane upgrade and worker upgradation. Is EKS control plane upgrade automatic or manual? What is the current Kubernetes version supported by? Oh, very good question. This is one of the interview question asked by one interviewer to my student recently. Can we skip Kubernetes version while upgrading? Yes, anyone answer these questions one by one? Can anyone answer these questions one by one? You are not seeing questions, ah?
questions are not
Okay, let me. Okay, she shared to host and panel only. Let me
okay. Let me check.
reshare to all. Hmm. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
So anyone can answer these questions. You can raise your hand. One questions. One person. One question answer. Just please raise your hand one by one. I will uh, enable your mic so that one question, one answer like that. Anyone who can start? So if you are silence, your intro also silence. Again, you can come, Veera, how to get a job. If you are silence here, your entry also simply silence only, pin drop silence only. Yes, thanks. Yeah, Harun.
Yeah, so I'll answer the second question. What are the components involved in EKS upgrade?
Very nice
So
initiative. Yeah.
first of all, we have to upgrade the cluster of the Kubernetes EKS environment. Then you have to upgrade the node group, and
Yes.
then you have to upgrade the add-ons.
Very nice. Very nice. Correct. Thanks, Arun. Thanks for initiative. What about others? Anyone? Take any question? Anything. You just take anything. Any question here? Yeah, Manmad. Manmad, I have given access to you. You can unmute and which question you can answer.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, hi. Which question you can answer?
The third question, I'll just try to answer what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
So the question is like difference between the control panel upgrade and node group upgrade. So the control panel upgrades basically if we do the cluster level of upgrade.
Okay.
So it helped to improve.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. So
Okay.
the node groups. So if we create by EC2, then yes, we need to taken care by because already we upgrade the cluster levels. So we need to go for the node also. It will support and it will secure the applications. Yeah, it will not hack our applications. Any patch upgrade, it will support like that. That kind of improvements performance, that kind of benefits we will get it. As we said, there is two type of that forget, then that will be taken care of by the AWS.
Perfect.
That is what I am.
Thanks, Manmad. Thanks for your interest. Anyone? Why I'm unable to see hands here? Oh, here only there now. Yeah, Deepak.
Hey, sir.
Hi.
Hello. Yes, sir. I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Sir, I am answering the number one question.
Yeah. What is EK? Why we need to do for EKS version upgrade, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Because of AKS version, we can benefit sir new features, and anyone can't hack your system, and we can also get security patches, sir.
Nice. So you are trying to say if any security patches we need to update, any new features are required, definitely we have to do this version upgrade process, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
And
Yeah. Please continue.
And no one can, sir, means no one can hack your version.
So if we do any version upgrades in that any security patches are there, definitely our cluster is more secure, right? Compared to old version to new version. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
You're done?
Yes.
Perfect, man. Nice. Yeah. Am I Girikar?
Hey, hi, Veera. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah.
So, like currently, EKS Kubernetes release 1.35 version, and like latest EKS version is 1.35.
Correct.
In that version, I need to go through the documentation, and then I need to see like what all changes are added in this. What all new changes are added in this version. What all APIs are deprecated, and like anything new got added that we need to check. That is like fourth question. And last question is, can we skip Kubernetes version update while upgrading? So we can't skip the Kubernetes version upgrading. We need to do like sequential version update. Like we cannot skip one version. We go like one by one. Like currently, if my cluster is running on the 1.30, then I should go I should go to 1.31. I should not go directly to the 1.35. So that is a like industrial practice and like yeah. And second question, like what all components are involved? So
Yeah.
in AWS upgrade, there are like mainly there are three components: control, worker node, and add-ons. So
Yeah.
control is generally managed by the AWS team. So we need to do it manually. It not sorry, not manually. Which like manually we need to go and we need to trigger the version update for sorry, worker node update. We need to use either Terraform script or like commands or anything, and we need to update the AMI version, and then we can update the node group. And once that is done, then we can go to the add-on version update where we update the matrix server or cube CN, sorry, VPC CNI, then like
Yeah.
multiple add-on which are used for the EKS.
Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Nice, Ame.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I think almost everyone covered most of the things. Thank you so much. So I'll update so guys, I'm sharing this to you all. I will update that actually, the Terraform code and all. So allow me for some time, as we can do through custom managed AMI or node managed AMI also. I'll update in this Cloud Tech DevOps, you know, the repository. So already I have shared the resume points also, guys, along with the CLI commands. So you can add these resume points in your resume, and this is the intro explanation. So thanks for your time. It's delayed, I know that. As expected, half an hour delayed. Again, I have created one more cluster and all. Three members created three cluster. That's what I'm taking closer. Anyway, it's a good learning. Can we have a carpenter workshop? Yes, definitely take. But we have a release, right? Already internal auto scaling is going to support, right? Internally workshop. I mean, instead of carpenter. If required, I'll take, no issues. Yeah. Kafka is planning, Swati, definitely. Yeah. Thanks. Oh, Sachin, congratulations. You created CKS. Very nice, man. Very nice. Yeah. That's all for today. Thank you so much. And Bhavana, your efforts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to all. Have a nice weekend.